what's going on, everybody? This is my unboxing video of the brand new Cooler Master Elite 130 Mini-ITX case. This is the successor to the Cooler Master Elite 120. And I decided to get this case because I'm getting ready to build a new system, and I wanted to build a decent HTPC for my family room that would give me the capability to put a high-end graphics card in it and still offer a really good cooling. So I went ahead and got this case. Cooler Master just announced this case right about a month ago, towards the end of August, and they are just now shipping this case. Ordered it from Amazon 3 weeks ago. They finally shipped it to me, or shipped it Sunday, and I got it today. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so the only thing that really comes in the box is installation guide, some information about everything that fits into the case, basic standard stuff. So let's go ahead and get this on. So the first thing that I noticed about this case is that it is very, very light. I'm coming from a full-size ATX case that probably weighs about 15 or 20 pounds. And this case the shipping weight was about 6.8 pounds, but it feels very light and rugged. So I think this will do a pretty good job. One of the things I noticed about this case also is that there's a lot of cooling vents around the sides and on the top where the power supply will go. So you can mount the power supply either upside down so that the fan is pointing upward to exhaust air out of the case, or you can have it pointing down to pull air off of the CPU. Another side of it. So another good thing about this case is it has two USB 3.0 ports on the front, microphone and headphone jack, and a USB 2.0 port on the front. Has toolless or thumb screws on the back, which right now are not exactly toolless. I'm gonna have to get my screwdriver to get these off. Grab that. Alright, screwdriver, break these loose. Now, one of the other things that Cooler Master is toting with this case in particular, and I'm not sure if this is above the 120, but one of the things that they're definitely pushing with this case is that it is water cooling friendly. And that is one of the things that I plan on doing with the case, or with the new system, is water cooling it with the Cooler Master Sidon 120 XL. This system is going to hold a Intel Core i7 4770, none K, because I don't really plan on overclocking it, but I do want to get the fastest processor that I can get without spending too much money. So Here we have mounting hardware that comes with the case. It comes with some zip ties so that you can use for cable management. Comes with motherboards or brass motherboard standoffs, other miscellaneous screws. It also has some rubber grommets in here as well. So got those in. Next thing we have is from the front. There's a 120 millimeter fan in the front through the that can pull air in through the mesh grill. You have your optical drive bay up here at the top, or you can swap that out for 2 solid state drives, 2.5-inch solid state drives, or 1 3.5-inch hard drive. On the left side, we have an 80 millimeter CPU or an 80 millimeter fan for exhausting air out. You also have a hard drive cage or mount on the side as well that can be removed if you don't want to use it. Going back to the other side, over here we have mounting points for either another 2.5-inch drive or a 3.5-inch drive that you can mount to the bottom of the case here. Going with the Sidon 120 XL liquid cooler from Cooler Master, that cooler has 2 fans on it, and I think it has a 38 millimeter radiator on it as well. So that's going to take up quite a bit of room. So if I can get a 3.5-inch drive in here, it will probably be a tight fit if I can get it in. And I'm hoping what I can do is get the hard drive mounted in this area or on this spot right in front of the motherboard, along with the radiator and fan coming out to about here without having to use this hard drive rack, because I really want to take this out so that I'll have plenty of room to route the hoses for the water cooler. But other than that, this seems like this is going to be a very solid case. It looks nice. It's very light. Has plenty of room for water cooling, for a full-size power supply. And best thing about it, of course, is that you can fit a full-size video card in here. So this case would have no problem holding a GeForce Titan or a Radeon 7990. And there'll definitely be plenty of room for it to fit in there. So, well, this is part 1 of my new system build, and hopefully I'll be able to get the motherboard and the processor ordered pretty soon, along with the memory and solid state drive. But if you guys have any questions, or if you want to know anything else about the case, feel free to leave a message or a comment asking about that. Thanks.